In this video, I'd like to talk about choosing the right mining pool. So let's start off with choosing a mining pool that supports the algorithm for the coin that you'd like to mine. Let's say, for example, I have one RX 570 on whattomine.com, and I see that the most profitable coin to mine is Ethereum, so I'd like to mine Ethereum. But to mine Ethereum, you would need a mining pool. So I went to Google, I start searching Ethereum mining pool, and the top sites that came up for this is ethermine.org, we have nanopool.org, and we have maxhash.org. So I have those tabs open right here. And now we know that I have mining pools to choose from that supports the coin that I'd like to mine. So let's go to the next one here. I have a choice of choosing a large mining pool or a small mining pool. So what's the difference? So by choosing a large mining pool, the block rewards are paid out more frequently versus a small mining pool. Good example would be, say for example, this ethermine.org. They have 141,000 miners, and the last time that they found a block was just about a minute ago. Let's go to the extreme of, let's say, Pool Sexy's Ethereum mining pool. They only have 7 miners, but the last time that they found a block was 2 months ago. So that also, this thing plays a big difference in the frequency of your payments on when you would be getting the coins, because yes, you will be getting more coins if only 7 miners found that block when it was found. You would be getting a lot more Ethereum versus if you were to mine in ethermine.org, because the last minute they already found a block, but it would be divided amongst the miners that found some shares in that timeline. So let's go to the next one here. So solo mining, you have a choice of solo mining for choosing the right pool. So solo mining is basically almost similar to mining in a mining pool that has a small amount of miners, but only you would be getting all of the block reward. The problem with this is if you have a low hash rate, you would also expect a payment or the blocks being found at a really long time frame. It could take months, years, or you might not even find a block. So let's go to the next one here. The pool fees. The pool fees matter a lot when you're mining and you have a couple of GPUs. So say for example we have most most pools have a fee of about 1% to 2%. Let's say, for example, Nanopool, their pool fee is about 1%. We have Ethermine, their pool fee is about 1%. But let's see, for Pool Sexy, their pool fee is only 0.25%. So that's something you would also like to consider when choosing your mining pool. So another thing that I noticed actually when I was mining with my 2 GPU rigs, latency matters a lot. So depending on where you're located, it's best that you check your latency when you're mining. So I chose Pool Sexy, and let's say for example my Sapphire Nitro Plus rig here, which has a total of 175 megahashes for Ethereum, and I'm dual mining Verge. My hash rate is 7,800 there. So the time, if you're getting too high of a latency when you're mining that coin, there's a high likelihood that your shares would be rejected. So let's say here I'm using for my Blake or Verge the milliseconds for me to respond to the share that I found is too high. that share would be rejected and it would be counted under rejected shares. So that's pretty acceptable for GPUs. It's for Verge here. I found a total of 38,000 shares at the moment, and 133 was rejected. So that's something you would also like to consider. If you have too high of latency, and you're having too much rejected shares, you would be better off choosing a different mining pool or finding a mining pool that's closer to your location. So there's also this multi-mining pools that are quite easy to set up. Like say for example, NiceHash and Awesome Miner. You just choose a pool and it just mines that. You choose a pool and you select the location, and this is the mining pool that you're going to be using. So it's quite easy for beginner miners to just use NiceHash or Awesome Miner. And I'll place the links below just so that you can find an easy mining pool to use. Or I think NiceHash has a referral program, but I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah, I'll be placing a link below if I could get a referral link for Awesome Miner, just so I could earn a little bit more anytime you use Awesome Miner. But for beginner miners that are GPU mining using their gaming rigs, it's actually pretty easy. You just download the software, benchmark your GPUs, and just start mining. The problem with this is that you can't mine a specific coin because they actually use your hardware to mine all the algorithms that's most optimal for your GPU, and they just pay you in Bitcoin. Awesome Miner, I think you have a choice of Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum, but you can't you can't get paid in the specific coin that you would like. So that's just a quick video on choosing the right mining pool. And if you have any more questions, my next video is going to be about choosing a right coin for your risk tolerance and the rewards. So don't forget to thumbs up the video, share if you'd like, thumbs down if you didn't like it, or leave a comment. That would help me a lot. Thank you. Bye.